This is one of sport's great proving grounds, a gateway to glory where heroes are made.
Brilliant, absolutely first class.
29 tournaments spanning 18 countries. It's a 10-month campaign to determine the very brightest prospects in golf.
I don't believe it! How about that?
Along the way, a chance for the class of 2023 to expand horizons and sample life on tour.
It's a special place, isn't it?
My proudest day ever.
Finish the season in the top 20 of the Road to Mallorca rankings and secure a golden ticket to the DP World Tour. That's the dream shared by all who compete on the Challenge Tour. Sunny Spain is our destination this week as our contenders tackle the Andalucía Challenge de Cádiz. It's a remarkable part of the world with over 500 miles of coastline, pristine sandy beaches and historic, unspoiled villages. Andalusia is a region of startling contrasts and endless charm. No wonder then that Cádiz is one of the most popular ports of call on the Challenge Tour. Boasting a wide array of sporting codes from basketball to track and field, thrills and spills on the water, and even table tennis, Andalusia has earned its billing as one of Europe's premier sporting destinations. For all that the region has to offer, it's golf that's the focus this week, and the state of the sport in Spain is especially healthy. It's not just on a professional level. Spain has also won 5 European amateur team championships. Reigning Masters champion John Rahm has been a part of that success story, along with a compatriot who's in the field this week, Pep Angles.
Pro Spain team, I think it's a great program. They give around like 7-9 invites to like young kids coming up to give them a chance of playing on Challenge Tour. It gave me an opportunity when I came up and I didn't really have a status on tour to play some events based on invites, and then I got my card through that, so I'm very thankful. Winning at home in this special place, which is amazing, as you can see, all the views. Santi Petri, it's one of the best. It was something to not forget.
And speaking of past winners of this event, the story of Christophe Ulaners is even more remarkable.
Santi Petri, what a place. It's one of the most beautiful places for me in the world, to be honest. I can still remember every shot I hit. That was my 5th week as a professional golfer, having a 9-shot lead with, I think, like 16 holes to go, and going on that 18th hole knowing I won. It just changed my life, changed everything, and it was great.
Well, as we all know, a win out here is life-changing for everyone. Taking a closer look at the setup this week on the Sevi Ballesteros design course, note the stimp meter reading is 10 feet 4, so not super fast. It can get windy out here. And so to the action, with your guide through the opening round, Dom Hollier.
Well, a little bit of breeze around on the opening day, but not too bad, all in all. Here's the 2021 champion, Christophe Ulaners from Belgium. What a great day. 1 over par. Playing the 6th, his 15th. Needs a fast finish. Well, that certainly helped. He would hole that to get back to level par, and that's where he finished the day. An opening 72 for Ulaners. This is Filippo Celli from Italy, the silver medalist at the Open Championship last year. Lovely touch from him, and a stunning opening 63 from Celli. That's 9 under par. Keith van der Velde from the Netherlands, who's been in terrific form on the Alps Tour. 3 wins there to earn his promotion to the Challenge Tour. This at the 8th, his 17th. Par 5, so that'll be a birdie putt. 3 over par though. You've got to give him some leeway today though. He had a bout of food poisoning, so not feeling great. Let's see if he can make the birdie. Yes, he can. And that's where he would end the day, at 2 over par after an opening 74. What a day for Sam Hutsby, the Englishman. 3 eagles on the card, matching Celli with a round of 63. And this was the way he finished things off with a birdie at 9, his 18th. Wonderful, wonderful stuff from the man who won on the Challenge Tour way back in 2014.
So with Sam rolling in that lovely putt on his last hole, he joined Chelly at the top. But could they back up their impressive starts on day 2? Others were lining up to have their say. So back to Dom Hollier again.
32-year-old Irishman Rory McGee yet to win on the Challenge Tour. Could this be his week? This was an eagle putt at the 13th. Beautifully done. 68 on day 1, 67 on day 2. He did make a double bogey at the 17th, but he went into the weekend at 9 under par. To our co-overnight leader, Sam Hutsby. This for birdie at 11. Beautiful roll. Ooh, little bump there. Still holes. And that would take him to 15 under par. He did drop a shot at the 16th, but 63-67 for Hutsby. Excellent work on Thursday and Friday, and he will have a share of the lead heading into the weekend. To Filippo Chelly, who, remember, matched the round of 63 from Hutsby yesterday. Not quite the fireworks out there on round 2 for the young Italian, but that's a nice touch into the 14th hole. See how the putter is working. Just fine. Second round, 70 for Chelly, 11 under par. Here's Jordan Zunic, who's won 3 times down in his native Australia, not yet on the Challenge Tour. This at the 4th, his 13th hole. Nicely controlled. So have a good look at birdie from what, 8-10 feet or so. Comes from a very sporting family. Dad and brother, both professional basketball players. He chose golf. And wisely. And Zunic would shoot a round of 64 on Friday to get himself right into contention.
So after our opening 2 rounds in Cádiz, it's Sam Hutsby and Jordan Zunic who share top billing, with Italy's Chelly in solo 3rd. But our focus now falls on another Italian, Matteo Manasero, who burst onto the scene back in 2010, becoming the youngest ever winner on the DP World Tour. A bright future was predicted, but instead, a loss of form led to a 10-year title drought. That was until Denmark.
So what do we want to talk about?
Almost 10 years ago to the day of Matteo Manasero's BMW PGA victory at Wentworth. He is back in the winner's circle.
It sunk in pretty quickly, to be honest. I had, I had my wife there. I had a lot of friends there, and it was, I don't know, maybe it's just the whole experience I went through that made me be in the moment much more than other times. She doesn't caddy for me often, and it was, I guess, it's almost destiny that she had to be there in that moment. You know, no matter how many more wins I'm gonna get, but that one together, it's always gonna be really special. And it was meant to be like that. It's 10 years, so it's so much time and so many things. Of course, I guess the second part of my career is more normal than the first one. In some ways, because what happened at the beginning was, unique.
History is made in Castellón. Manny the Tour's youngest winner. The Spanish gold is Manasero's. Look at this is dream golf.
Amazing stuff. And we have a 20-year-old champion at the BMW PGA Championship, the brilliant Matteo Manasero.
What happened in the second part of my career was a build-up to create something that hopefully can last. When you play at a really high level, you have a lot of expectations. It's just difficult, and it's a big mental struggle to get out there and not feeling ready to be out there. At the golf course doesn't really, never lies. When we go out there and we feel that something is off, then we're scared of that thing, really, because we feel that we cannot really do it. If you can put in perspective that golf is our job, is 50% of our life, but things can get better if you are on the right path. I never really thought I'm gonna quit. No, I didn't. But I did think that years are going by, and I would have loved to see something that gives me a kick of confidence. Yeah, Denmark was that for sure. That gave me a motivation that told me you can feel like that again, and that's worth working. For years, since I started to play less, worst, I was chasing it. Now I'm there, and I need to keep going.
Back to his best, Matteo Manasero, a force to be reckoned with again. Coming up, 2022 graduate Jens Dantor.
And felt like that was best round I've played in so many years.
And we discover who comes top of the class in Cádiz. See you after the break. Welcome back to stunning southern Spain, where under blue skies and sunshine, the Andalusia Challenge de Cádiz was well underway. We've reached the third round with plenty of twists and turns still to come, no doubt. Remember at the halfway stage, Sam Hutsby and Jordan Zunic shared the spotlight at the top. But who would shine on moving day? Dom Hollier describes the action.
Well, a lovely day, but not for overnight leader Sam Hutsby. All sorts of problems for him at the first, including mistakenly thinking there was preferred lies. He racked up a triple bogey 7. What a start for him. Going in the other direction, meanwhile, Manuel Elvira is for birdie 11. And he takes the outright lead at 13 under par. A great move. No wonder he's smiling. This is Filippo Celli at the 4th hole. Already one birdie today. See what he can do here. Nicely controlled. So he'll have what? 15, 20 feet or so for birdie. This is Jamie Rutherford at the 11th. This for eagle. He showed some good form in Denmark a couple of weeks ago. Top 10 finish there. And he has stroked that beautifully. And that takes him to 10 under par. So he gets into the mix. Celli to convert at 4. A little bit left to right on this. Beautiful, walking that one in. So Celli joins Elvira at the top at 13 under par. The 20-year-old French amateur Martin Couvre making history in South Africa. Earlier this year he won 3 times in 2 weeks, including the South African Amateur Stroke Play Championship and the South African Amateur Championship. First player to win both those titles in the same season. And he's having a pretty good week here in Spain as well. This is for birdie at 11. That took him closer to the lead. He ended up shooting a round of 67 to get in at 14 under par. Sam Hutsby at the par 5 13th. He's off the green here, but he's got the putter out. He's got the flag stick in. Yes. Well done to Sam Hutsby. Horrible start with that triple at the first. Another 7 on the card as well on the front 9. But Hutsby just 1 back now. Up to the 18th, and Filippo Celli. Slightly unusual finish. Not too many courses which do end with a par 3, but this is one of them at Iberostar. And that's really nice. Just come off a bogey at 17, so every chance he'll get that back here. For a closing birdie. And to take the lead. Excellent. He looks pretty nervous, doesn't he, Celli? And he's excited about the prospect.
Well, a closer look at the Day 3 leaderboard confirms it's the Italian Filippo Celli who leads by 1 from Sam Hutsby and the highly impressive amateur Martin Kuvra. A multinational group hovering, though, and waiting to pounce beneath them. Now, the last time the Challenge Tour was at Iberostar Real Golf Novo Sancti Petri, a Swede took home the silverware. Jens Dantorp got the better of the conditions and the field to claim the title.
Didn't play too good the first round, but then we had the most brutal conditions second round we've had in many years. And I shot under par and felt like that was sort of the best round I've played in so many years. And from there I just played really solid and good golf over the weekend and made a lot of birdies but no bogeys. And to handle the pressure like I did coming in the last 9 holes really on Sunday, I was really proud of how I handled myself on the course.
Well, he's got a few for it, Jens Dantorp. He's 3 clear. This for a closing par. Brilliant. What a weekend performance. He didn't drop a shot on Saturday or Sunday. He has won it by 3. It's his first Challenge Tour victory for almost 5 years. His 3rd in total.
I thought the win is going to come in maybe September or something if you just keep going, but got it a bit earlier, and from there on it just was riding on the wave. That had several good weeks after that as well.
Dantorp rode that wave all the way to a top 20 finish on the road to Mallorca and promotion to the DP World Tour. He has since kicked on from there with a runner-up spot at the Soudal Open, and the future certainly looks bright for one of 2022's standout performers. All good omens for this year's group then. But who would grab their chance to take a giant step towards promotion to that DP World Tour? Describing a potentially dramatic finale, Dom Hollier.
Our overnight leader, Celli, getting underway. Meanwhile, up ahead, Clement Barrado trying to apply some pressure. This for birdie at 4. Oh, it's a bit rude, isn't it? Oh, there you go. He must have asked nicely. So a birdie there takes him to 12 under par and within 3 shots of the lead. To Celli at number 4. Level par through the first 3 holes. Just a wedge, little 12. Seems to like it. He made a birdie at this hole yesterday and every chance he will do so again. He does look pretty calm at the moment, doesn't he? Looks can be deceptive, of course. Let's see if he can convert. Yes, he can. So Celli to 16 under and an early 2-shot lead. This is Julien Seil from France for birdie at 13. Scored his first career top 10 on the Challenge Tour last month in the Netherlands. And the birdie there takes him to 14 under par, so he's getting into the mix. Manuel Elvira. Are we going to have a Spanish winner on home soil? This for birdie at 11. And that takes him into a 3-way share of the lead with Celli and Hutsby. Jesper Svensson. He's got to keep this one under the trees. He's got to take it over a mound and avoid a bunker. And he has made that look stupidly easy. What a shot. Yeah, that was ridiculous, wasn't it? Here's Barrado up at the 16th. His second shot at this par 4 from the rough. Bound to lose a little bit of control. What can he conjure? Well, I'll tell you what, he can conjure an eagle. Excellent from Barrado. And he jumps to 15 under and a share of the lead. Look at that, 6 of them. Hutsby trying to break out of that logjam at the top. Join Celli, who's got to 16 under. Yep, nice birdie at 13 for the Englishman. Up to 17 and Nikolai Christensen. Short of the green in 2, so out with the wedge and makes the birdie. And he moves to 16 under par.
So as we head down the last with the final group, Christensen has bogeyed his final hole. Berardo, Svensson and Sale among those back in the clubhouse at 15 under, which leaves Jelly needing a par at the last to win.
Well, as long as he pops that one in, we are heading for a 6-man playoff here in Cádiz.
Confirmation of that 72-hole leaderboard then, with nothing to separate those 6 players tied at the top at 15 under. But of course, there could only be one winner. They would now fight it out to settle the outcome.
Well, 6 had become 2 by the time we reached the 3rd playoff hole. Just Julian Sale and Sam Hutsby. Hutsby has found the green, sailed to the greenside bunker and has chipped out, but work to do for par. So this is for the win. Nearly. Looks like he's pretty much put it stone dead. So that's going to be a par. And it means that Sale is under pressure. He's got a good 20 feet or so to keep this playoff going. Not to be for him, but it means that Sam Hutsby has won for the 2nd time on the Challenge Tour, 9 years after that first title.
Yeah, it's been a while. I think 2014 was my last win on Challenge Tour, and even just coming down the last 2 holes with a chance to win, and I feel for Felipe, finishing the way he did, because I would have loved to have, been pushing on with birdies and kind of finishing that way. But that's golf, and I just happened to come out on top, which is, I'm absolutely buzzing.
So after a battle royal, Sam Hutsby reigning in Spain. Let's see how all of that impacts our Road to Mallorca rankings. In fact, Sam's win wasn't quite enough to get him into the promotion pack. He has risen an astounding 205 places and now sits just outside a top 20, still led by Hugo Cousseau. Jesper Svensson, the top 10's biggest mover. Further below, the smallest of reshuffles sees Dylan Mostert, Max Rotluff and Ivan Cantero Gutierrez all improving, while Clement Berardo has jumped 10 places to claim that all-important 20th and final promotion spot. And with that, our time in Spain has come to an end, for now. Fear not, the Challenge Tour returns to this part of the world a little later in the season. Next time, though, it's back to the Czech Republic we head, when the quest for promotion to the DP World Tour continues.